This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
A look now at the starting lineups for both teams.
You know, there are a lot of ways that the WNBA has influenced the NBA, and a big one was with the Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, that in-season tournament was a precursor to the NBA's by a few years, and it really just showed how much excitement and interest can be created.
I think it holds a special place for a lot of WNBA fans, the teams, the players, and fans. They all really enjoy the cup.
And it's going to be the Liberty off the tip. Right side, Stewart. Here's Sabali. Camila Cardoso gets the board. Pass to Vandersloot. And here is Stevens. Here's Cardoso. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two. That's on Jones.
While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie, rim protection as well. And what a future she has.
And the first one falls for her.
One place this Chicago team needs to improve is their three-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
Hey, think about it. It's their first championship after losing in the finals 5 times, including the year before, 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Stevens. Just 5 to shoot, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
The shot by Ionescu, no good. Now Vandersloot. Pass to Cardoso. And there's the call on Sabali. That's her first foul.
Second team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Vandersloot outside. Stevens the screen. Clock at 6.
One of the most intimidating defenders in the entire world. Jones is about as hard to score on as anyone in this league.
Pass to Sabali. Ionescu. The pick by Jones. Ionescu can't get it to go.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Carrington. Here's Diggins. Sinks that one from the post. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Sabrina Ionescu from outside drills the three-pointer.
No hesitation on the pull-up J. One of Ionescu's greatest strengths as a scorer is her tremendous decisiveness.
Now here's Vandersloot. Stevens in the post, working on Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Vandersloot. Rebound, New York. Outside, Stewart. Back to Sabali. Jones outside. No good on the three. Sky trail. Pass to Stevens. Harrington. Here's Diggins. Vandersloot outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Laney Hamilton can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Pass to Vandersloot. Here's Diggins. From past the arc, Stewart grabs the miss.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
Now Laney Hamilton. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
To the middle. The shot by Stevens, no good.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Sabali. Screen by Stewart. Over to the wing. Takes the three. A rebound by Camila Cardoso. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. Now here's Ionescu. Back to Jones. Ionescu outside. Outside, Laney Hamilton. Pass to Stewart. The tray. Rebound, Chicago. Here's Diggins. To the inside. Cardoso. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows.
Well, to get to this level, you're already a winner. But who is the best when it comes to taking home titles?
No doubt for me. It's the ultimate winner, Breanna Stewart. She's got all the college titles and multiple WNBA titles.
Same here. For a change, I agree with you, Brian. I mean, Stewart's teams hoist trophies at every level because of her two-way ability. When you got a prolific scorer on one end and a dominant defender on the other.
The Liberty making a switch here. That one is no good.
A familiar face rejoining the Sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game. Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
Stewart can't hit. Courtney Vandersloot for three. And it's Breanna Stewart with the rebound. New York leading. Ionescu outside. Pass to Diggins. Finished off the break.
Just a great play by Carrington. You know, defense is really her calling card.
Now here's Allen. Now Stewart. Fires the three. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Vandersloot with it. Pass to Carrington. Diggins. She's covered by Allen. Here's Diggins. Shoots over Allen. And that misses. That would have put them up. Now here is Stewart. Vandersloot defending. And the basket by Ionescu.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Allen with the steal. Outside Stewart. Back to Ionescu. Fires from deep. And again, it's New York with a three.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Carrington outside. And it's Breanna Stewart with the rebound. Pass to Sabali. Ionescu. Here's Allen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Shot clock at 6.
Harrington outside.
Shoots over Gardner. Chicago again missing. And it's New York's ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Allen. The 3 ball. A rebound by the Sky.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Here's Diggins.
She's covered by Allen. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for her. 1 for 4 shooting. Pass to Sabali. Gardner. Stewart. She's guarded by Stevens. And that one's good. Stewart.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Here's Diggins.
She's covered by Allen.
The shot by Diggins, no good.
And so it's New York with it. 6-point lead. Pass to Sabali. Stewart. The 3. Second chance shot. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
Using that size in the paint, Satu Sabali.
We've seen Satu Sabali take her game to another level. Fellas, how has she done that?
Well, to me, you look at her three-point numbers. In the first 3 years, about 25% from deep. Last 2 years, a blistering 43%. Satu's consistency from deep has really opened up the floor in the rest of her game.
And she knocks down the first one.
And for Satu Sabali, 2023 was a breakout season. She was named Most Improved Player.
Yeah, it was also a first-team All-WNBA selection. That's going to put you in elite company. In her 4th season, things started to click for Sabali. Now, she's a bona fide star.
And so she hits both.
One thing a lot of WNBA fans talk about is how sharp the defense is in this league.
And I think that illustrates what a strong team mentality there is across the board. Individual stats really come second. Titles and team accolades, those come first.
And we see it in the passing, too. You're not going to find better assist work than you do in the WNBA.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Sheldon. And it's off from 3-point range.
I'd be all right with her taking that shot closer to the hoop, but not from long range.
Sabali. And she banks in the layup.
Using her length to find her shot inside. Sabali is a real threat on the interior.
Jackson outside. Pass to Sheldon.
Cloud.
Back to Sheldon.
From downtown. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
A premier passer. Cloud racks up an assist. Really puts her teammates in great positions to score.
Back to Ionescu. Pass to Sabali. This one for 3. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
There's the competitive streak in Sabali. Getting those 3 points back right away.
And here's Jackson.
Sheldon.
3-pointer Natasha Cloud. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Ionescu. 14 points for her. No good.
Terrific work to get in the shooter's phase and then go straight to the boards for the rebound.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Liberty leading by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Good effort. Very tight defense from them through the first quarter.
Really a big part of why they are up right now. You know, their defense has been on point.
Now here's Cloud. Outside Stevens. Lets the three fly. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. New York leading. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. And it's the Sky ball. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. To the paint. Here's Bebish. Stevens grabs the board.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Williams the screen. They get it back. Pass to Stevens. Back to Williams. And another shot. Stevens with the bucket, getting it done inside.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there. Refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Jackson outside. Sheldon. She's covered by Allen. Pass to Cloud. Now Stevens. 6 on the shot clock. Sheldon. Shoots over Allen. Off the left rim and out. Now Johannes. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now here's Gardner. Jacks up a 3. New York, no good that time either.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Jones. The shot by Stevens, no good. And so it's New York with it. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Now here's Jones. She's covered by Cloud. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. And there's the 3-second violation. The Liberty making a switch here. Chicago trailing here.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Clock at 6. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
How about Benijah Laney Hamilton, the most improved player in 2020?
Well, with players opting out of that season, Lainey Hamilton just lit up the Bradenton Wubble. Then backed it up in 2021 with an all-star nod. Such a great player.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so she hits both of them.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, it's no doubt. Yeah, former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones. And then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Carrington up top. Stevens. Down low. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Now here is Ionescu. 14 points for her. 13 feet out. Nice jump shot.
What a huge night for Ionescu. These coaches should keep letting her cook. If she gets rolling, it is tough to stop her.
Pass to Stevens. Harrington. Here's Diggins. She has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vandersloot. Does not score again, and that's her 4th miss against one mate. Ionescu outside. The crossover. Pass to Thiebish. Here's Diggins. Now Stevens. Carrington outside. Vandersloot. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's just excellent perimeter defense right there.
Got a piece of it. Vandersloot with the steal. Here's Carrington. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The 2024 Most Improved Player was none other than San Diego native Dejanay Carrington.
She's always been an excellent defender. Offensively, though, Carrington took a major step forward, scoring about 13 points per game.
She hits both from the stripe. New York leading.
Castellini Hamilton.
Now Ionescu. Now Stewart. She's guarded by Stevens. And stolen by Stevens. It's stolen. Left side, Stewart.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Pass to Stevens. Vandersloot. Covered by Ionescu. Harrington. No good on the triple. And here's Johannes. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here's Stewart. She's guarded by Stevens. Pulls up on the wing. A nice shot by Stewart. Vandersloot with it. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Pass to Cardoso. Breonna Stewart with the steal. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Stewart can cause havoc on defense. It can lead to baskets like that.
Lady Hamilton, shooting 1.
Now Vandersloot. Pass to Diggins. Allen with the steal. Ionescu outside. Three-pointer. Chicago with the rebound. Here's Diggins. 6 points for her. Inside. Here's Cardoso. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
Here's New York now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. Pass to Stewart. Launches it. That shot goes in, and she now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She's the definition of a stretch 4.
Now here's Vandersloot. Cardoso. Defended by Stewart. Here's Carrington. The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the play.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen. Launches a 3. Ionescu misses. Now here's Carrington. Defense right on him. Misses the layup. And it's New York's ball. Now here's Allen. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Diggins. 6 points for her. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Allen. To the middle. Here's Stewart. For just the 4th time today, it's good. That one makes her 4 for 10.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. They get it back. Cardoso can't connect from short range. Allen with it. Pass to Phoebish. Allen sets a screen. 14 feet out. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Diggins. 6 to shoot. Carrington outside. To stop the run. Here's Cardoso. To the wing on the left. And she was camped there in the lane. And she gets a 3-second call.
He's not doing them any favors making those kind of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Ionescu for three. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in. Here's Diggins. She's got 6. Vandersloot outside. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Rebound New York.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in. She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Pass to Diggins. Here's the 3. That's off. And it's her 4th miss in 7 attempts. Here's Jones. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
All the hard work paying off for Jones, making a complicated dribble move look easy.
Here's Diggins. No good on the last second attempt there. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Liberty out in front, opening a huge gap. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And that's very nice. One more time. A round of applause.
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. And you look at Sabrina Ionescu in this game, and she's been everywhere.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
Here's Diggins. Pass to Cardoso. Makes it off the glass.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Ionescu outside. Up top, Sabali. The three-pointer off the mark. Vandersloot outside. Here's Diggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
And when you watch Azurá Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Here's Diggins. Down low, Stevens. And Jones pulls it down. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Ionescu. Let's go with a three. Cardoso gets the board.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Here's Diggins.
From deep. He hit that time.
The D was determined not to give him an inch of space. Very nice job.
Pass to Jones. Out to the wing. Right side, Stewart. Picked by Jones. To the inside. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
There's a screen by Stevens. Sabali with the steal. One-on-one fast break. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Yep, that one goes.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Timeout called the Sky. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Pass to Diggins.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Rebound, New York.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Here's Ionescu. Covered by Cardoso. And here's Sabali. Stewart. That's in there. Satu Sabali with the dime.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Here's Diggins.
She's got 8. To stop the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job.
Laney Hamilton can't hit.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Cardoso, guarded by Sabali. Diggins.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Assisted by Cardoso.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
They grab their own miss.
Brianna Stewart from outside. She watches it go through the hoop for her 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
You just have to love watching Stewart shoot. Uses the pass to get in rhythm, knock down the shot.
Pass to Cardoso. Here's Diggins.
From the arc.
And that one's going against Cardoso.
That is her first foul of the game. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Here's Diggins. She's got 12. Cardoso. Courtney Vandersloot for three. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Now Ionescu. Back to Stewart. Over Carrington. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
The mid-range is really one of the many parts of her offensive game. Stewart is deadly from that area. That's part of why she's so difficult to defend.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Stevens, that's good.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Ionescu outside. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Ionescu outside. It's a deflection.
Big time swat from Carrington. You just know that's going to fire her up.
Pass to Diggins. Takes the three. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now Vandersloot. Now here is Stevens. Pass to Cardoso. Diggins. Lainey Hamilton on the double team. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Liberty.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. 5 points in the game. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Diggins. And here is Stevens. There's a screen by Stevens. And it's Carrington missing. Stewart. Vandersloot defending. Ionescu outside. Screen by Stewart. To end the drought. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Here's Diggins. Lainey Hamilton covering. Pass to Stevens. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. Here's Ionescu. The three is up. Stevens grabs the board. Here's Diggins. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Stevens, that's good.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
New York calls timeout. outside. She's guarded by Williams. And that one's good. Stewart.
What a great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, she is so tough to guard.
Now here's Cloud. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Williams can't get it to go.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Here's Gardner, looking for her first basket still in this one. Stewart up top from outside the arc. It's good from long range.
Nice to see she's found her rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can see her confidence. Everything she's putting up from long range, it seems to be going down.
And when you talk about the elite players in our sport, Breanna Stewart is near the top of that list.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're looking at 6 straight top 3 MVP finishes. Stewie's already won 3 titles and is always an all-defensive team member. Plus, she just turned 30. I mean, that's insane.
Gardner, guarded by Jackson. And here's Johannes. Pass to Stewart. And she converts the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Cloud. Jackson outside. Now here's Sheldon. Will it go? A rebound by Breanna Stewart. Here's Phoebish. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Allen. Johannes. Stewart with the screen. Fires top of the key. Again, the Liberty good for 2. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson outside. Cloud outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Breanna Stewart. Now here's Allen. Fires for 3. And no good trying to get that one. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Liberty just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Here's Johannes. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Allen. Phoebish. Here's Johannes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
She put that lead pass on a platter for her.
Cloud with it. And here is Stevens. Back to Cloud. To the middle. Sheldon outside. Cloud. Can't hit from the elbow.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Johannes cans it from downtown.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Pass to Jackson. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Cloud can't get it to go.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Inside. And stolen by Azare Stevens. Sheldon outside. To the inside. Stevens, that's good.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Williams. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Chicago with it. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
That one goes in.
That's such a hard shot to drain. Credit to Cloud. Defenders might not have seen the pull-up coming.
Outside, Stewart shoots over Williams. A nice shot by Stewart.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Basket counts.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
Pass to Gardner. Stewart. She's guarded by Williams. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2.
The third WNBA title for Breanna Stewart. Won in 2024 with New York, and it was a special one.
No doubt, bringing Liberty an original WNBA franchise, their first ever championship. It was a bounce back for Stewie New York. Remember, they dropped the 23 series to the Aces.
The first free throw is good.
As a talented scorer and rebounder, Breanna Stewart is a threat on both sides of the ball. But on offense especially, she can really be a nightmare to try and guard.
Both good at the line. And it's the Sky ball. Outside Williams.
Sheldon.
Here's Stevens. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Powering through the physicality. Nice commitment from Stevens.
Pass to Gardner. Here's Stewart. Now here's Gardner. There's the triple. She's off on that one. Now here's Jackson. She's covered closely, and it's blocked by Breanna Stewart.
She doesn't just score. Stewart uses that 7-1 wingspan on D, too.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sky.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Stevens. Here's Cardoso. Down low. Taken away. Rebecca Gardner on the wing. Covered by Carrington. To the paint. Bebish shot is off. Here's Diggins. Pass to Vandersloot. Cardoso. Diggins. She's covered by Allen. Shot clock at 5. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now here is Stewart. Here's Johannes. And a great assist by Breanna Stewart as that one goes in.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Vandersloot outside.
Diggins.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here's Gardner. Pass to Stewart. Soft touch off the glass.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
Now Cardoso. Here's Diggins. She's covered by Allen. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Pass to Gardner. Now Stewart. Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso. Here's Chicago now. Now Vandersloot. Here's Diggins. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Johannes.
And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Chicago with the ball. And here is Vandersloot. Pass to Cardoso.
Here's Diggins.
Lets it go from deep. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for her, but really, she can't do it all herself.
And here's Johannes. Now Gardner. Pass to Allen. 5 to shoot. Now here's Gardner. The 3. And it's Courtney Vandersloot with the rebound. To the inside. And here's Gardner. Shot to stop the drought.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Rebecca Gardner. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, Rebecca Gardner is a good shooter, and that shows through at the free throw line as well.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Chicago with it.
Here's Diggins.
To the middle. Stevens. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Pass to Gardner.
For 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, whenever Gardner looks for her shot, I think it's a great move, especially from outside the arc.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Carrington outside.
Stevens. She's covered by Allen.
And it's Carrington missing.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Pass to Johannes.
Screen by Stewart. Here's Gardner. There's the 3. She can't get that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Right side, Stevens.
Here's Diggins.
Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
What a perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but nope.
Yeah, she was giving up a lot of size in that matchup. Excellent ability to get off the long-range shot.
Here's Johannes.
Inside. And that one's good. Stewart.
Impressive from Stewart. 6'4", coming down on the pick and roll must be a scary sight.
Pass to Carrington.
Carrington with the screen. Now here is Stevens. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Here's Johannes.
Vandersloot defending.
And here's Phoebish.
Allen.
Pass to Johannes.
Misses the 3.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Diggins.
Vandersloot outside. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Goes up on the stripe.
Pass to Diggins.
three ball. Tries yet again. And the bucket is good from Cardoso indeed.
But he got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Gardner. Johannes. Here's Allen. Now Stewart. Covered by Cardoso. Stewart inside. Cardoso on her. Stewart misses. And it's the Sky ball. Here's Diggins. Courtney Vandersloot for three. Stewart grabs the miss. Now Johannes. Outside Stewart. Pass to Gardner. Allen from the high post. And the shot no good, a bit short. Carrington outside. Here's Diggins. Here's Cardoso. Gets the bucket.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.